Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trick.
Could be danger here! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's a sharp little ball here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to play it through. And that could set him on his way. Rafael Leao showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pavlovic calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, played right into his path. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafael Leao! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Estupinian. He's tried one! Decent enough try.
Estupiñán really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Tries to pass it through. Flings in across. And he was quick to react. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Good ball, good take. Oh, no question, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Rabiot touches it back. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And that's off target.
Rabiot will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Great vision. Estupiñán. Spread out to the left. Face to face with the keeper. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And no surprise, that's a booking. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
The major moment in the game. And he's buried it! 1-0! The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Ha segnato al 25esimo minuto numero 11.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Rabiot. That's been cut out, well played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, such a clever touch. Goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Modric has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power, and the wall's done its job. Modric. Ricci charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has ended up in no man's... Has a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Estupinian wins the duel this time.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's on it, can he get away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's intervened well there. Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Salmakers. We are into stoppage time. And back to the keeper they go. Now that's well seen too. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Maignan. He cuts out the supply, aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. That's gone for a throw-in. And he's whipped it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Tomori. He's through here. He's shifting through, takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And this is Rabiot. Oh, didn't catch it right. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Looking for a corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time for a change in personnel. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pulisic going full tilt down the left. Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rafael Leao is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Salamakers, not the most accurate pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And they've got a throw.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's found a way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that has put paid to that. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now this could be a chance. Bastoni gets a foot in here. And smartly reclaimed. Nkunku. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That ball looks a good one. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Tomori, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well-timed, excellent interception. And they've switched it over to the other side. Bastoni cuts it out. And it's Nkunku. Out for a throw. Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Baresi. Salmakas. No, it's come to nothing. Milan have reclaimed it. And he shoots! Big chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
हाथ नहीं लगाने का।
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Sommer has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
He's got fantastic reactions, Peter, and I think that having a reliable keeper like this behind them is going to give the whole defence a boost too. It's only his debut, of course, so it'll be intriguing to see how he communicates with the players in front of him today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's made its way to him. Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. He's gone for goal. And we have our very first corner. DiMarco goes short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. Might be danger here. Rabiot is on his own. Oh, what a mistake! Goal, Milan! They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
This looks promising, and he's surging through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal, and that was nowhere near his best. Well, they've got Rafael Leao! He's tried one! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
He's looking wide. Can he get it through? Now it's Barella. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Dumfries. Pulisic is onto this. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? Off the post. That's a lovely, neat pass. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Rafael Leao. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He shifted it to the flank. Oh, this looks sharp. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he was alert to it. Into Milan. Oh, one down, despite having the better chances here. Rafael Leao is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they're quick to get it back. And Martinez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that's fabulous. No, there's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He's not got that quite right.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Modric might just make this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Martinez. And he's intervened well there. Dumfries. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Cleared without complication. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Vrij clears it away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Threads one in. And that has been slung wide. Rafael Leao! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Chance here to counter. That's been slipped through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Searching pass he's played there. That has been cut short. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And that could set him on his way. And he's heaved it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, super find. Sommer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! Dumfries.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Çalhanoğlu. And here's Thuram. Now it's Martinez. Just about up to the hour now. Has a look and plays it forward. Pass is just off target. Acerbi. Dumfries. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. He's had a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Milan making another change here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Ribery. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dumfries. That looks a good ball through. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Zaniolo. And Ribery! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, it's come to nothing. Mkhitaryan. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That has not gone well. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Zaniolo gets into some space. Rafael Leao, and they can counter here. Not the most accurate pass. Acerbi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's come loose! Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Into Milan, and the shot! Oh, that was brilliantly defended.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
DiMarco plays it short. Dumfries. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Acerbi. Ribery.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Great chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Anguissa. And that interception was most necessary. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafael Leao! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Bastoni calmly anticipates. And he can clear it away. Good effort from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And it's Lukaku. That's a good ball out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. He is through here. And he's let fly. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And he's forced to go back. And back to the keeper they go. Not the most accurate pass. Over to the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zaniolo. Now it's Barella. Ramani does well to get it back. Barella. Threads one in. Rafael Leao. Lukaku. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafael Leao tries to play it through. Lukaku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Not the most convincing of passes. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Zambo Anguissa. Bastoni is there to clear. Stefan de Vrij. Now Ritchie. Stefan de Vrij.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Barella. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Goal! Inter! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And here's Lukaku. Çalhanoğlu with the clearance. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Tomori getting this one clear. Now it's Tura. Well-timed, excellent interception. Played back in. Tomori does really well to win the ball there. Oh, this looks sharp. Çalhanoğlu, quality ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is ended up in no man's land. Politano. Time and again they are repelled. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
That has been cut short.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well cleared. Dinks one through. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Højlund. And it's De Bruyne. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Anguissa. He's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Anguissa. And this is Lukaku. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Lukaku. He's looking wide. Anguissa. Now De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. He's on it, can he get away? He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! That carried quite a threat. Oh, that's a key interception. Searching pass he's played there. Zaniolo, he's got away. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Barella actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
cambio di giocatori.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Højlund. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. Ricci. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that's not going to reach. Politano. And that's another good win of the ball. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Great chance! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Oh, just skip Martinez. Chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Inter Milan take the... It's Lukaku! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Costa Curta. Ricci. Inter Milan finding their passes.
Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne, and it's Lukaku. Now it's Højlund.
Il quarto uomo indica
4 added
4
minutes on the
minuti di
board.
recupero.
Now it's Martinez. Now it's Rafael Leao. This looks promising. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. Rafael Leao. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Ademola Lookman is a player familiar to followers of English football, Peter, and he's had a very interesting and varied career already, despite his relatively young age. I think he's really found his groove, playing as a number 10 or as a wide forward sometimes, where his explosive, direct and all that dynamic running really comes to the fore.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Camavinga. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he's managed to get rid. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose, and one more try! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully, and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Atalanta finding themselves unexpectedly behind. De Ketelaere.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, smashing header! Vardiol clears. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Dias. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's delightful. Haaland! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Belanova. And De Ketelaere. No, that's been intercepted. That has been cut short. Lookman. Mbappe. Some good work on the right flank here. Showing great feet there. Well read, nice interception. Jim City. Dealt with nicely by the defence. No, he's not getting his way this time. Gavi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Camavinga. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. It's Lewandowski! And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Gavi. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way. Vinicius Junior! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Pasalic. De Roon. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Levin. Great chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the...
There's the shot!
Habrá 2 minutos de
He's going for
descuento.
goal! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
City, and it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
And we're off again.
20. El dorsal 4.
It's a good foot in there.
Serán
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 6. El dorsal
That looks a
19.
decent ball. Now there's a big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
El dorsal 6.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Good take, and is he in? Danger averted for now. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run, picked out brilliantly. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's had a hit! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Ended up in no man's land. He's having a shot! It's in! Yet another goal in Awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Roon. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they win it back again. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, perfectly measured that. De Roon. Lookman. Can he get it through? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga. And it's Gavi. Oh, it's Dembele. Shoots! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something that...
And he's let fly! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Zalewski. He's picked his way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Roon.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Gavi. Gavi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he finish? And that has faded wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Pasalic. Pasalic is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga. Oh, it's Dembele. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Camavinga. Isaac. This might spell danger. Real chance! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Vinicius Junior. Vardiol goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Isak. Shot at goal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Fermin to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter.
He's tried one! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Camavinga probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Pasalic. All played for Daron. Zalewski. Chimsiti. Dembele gets a foot in here. Now it's low. Takes a shot! He's found a way through. And a chance!
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zappacosta. And it's Musa. Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name. Musa promptly onto that, and that is that. And he thumps it clear. This is Dembele. He's through here. Chance, surely! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Vardiol. Camavinga. And it's Alexander. Takes the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Ferran Torres powering forward here. Now there's a fight, tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at him, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He is through here! Guardiola wins the duel this time. He's looking wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Konate. And it's Wirtz. He's got away. And it's Saelemaekers. Lovely feet. He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Saelemaekers actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ekitike. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Kane. Cristiano Ronaldo. Applies the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And this is Kane. Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more.
Shot a goal! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ferran Torres. Looking here to chip it through. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano shapes to shoot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Gets a good foot in there. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Szoboszlai. He's found a way past. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he shoots! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Casemiro looking to penetrate opposition. It's Kane! Gakpo. And it's Jones.
There will be 3 minutes.
No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk. Here's Jones. Tries to play it through. Kane! Vitz. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Everyone, please welcome.
Well,
our
for me, it's a
players.
lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's their second corner of the game. And this is Ronaldo. Vitz, nicely aimed pass. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Foot in. Ekitike. Well timed, excellent interception. Over to the left. And here's Kane. And there's the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! And that's past the post.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Kerkez. Gakpo. Now it's Wirtz. Van Dijk with the foul. Wirtz. And this is Mohamed Salah. Casemiro. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that has been clubbed away. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Vardiol.
Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ferran Torres. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Succumbs to the pressure. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
It's Kane!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ferran Torres could try cutting inside here. Ferran Torres! Oh, impressive strike.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he can clear it away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Konate, and it's Jones. Messi goes steaming forward. Always onto this, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good chance here! Bradley, and that has left him in a heap. He has found the way through. Kane is having a shot! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Gakpo.
Number 10, McAllister.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, and this is Mohamed Salah. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mohamed Salah threads one in. Now it's Ferran Torres. Big chance, decent chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Coming on the field is number 30,
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ekitike. And it's Silamakers. Ferran Torres. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Jones in with the challenge. And this is Kane. It's Kane! No mistake! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
85 minutes is
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Coming on to replace him is number 2,
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, really well played.
Gakpo. That's a throw. Szoboszlai, nicely weighted ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Szoboszlai. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's McAllister. And Frimpong. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pinches it off him. And that will be it. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Kane on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Now, we would like to ask you all to kindly stay
all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.